Hello everyone, my iPad is still acting kind of weird. Well, it doesn't seem to want to stream, but I can still schedule things to stream every day, so that's how I can do it this today. Before I go do errands, I just came back from doing something else on my own, but I got other ones to do with my family, as well as me seeing solo again, but still, hell, I'm gonna have sort of like another pre-E3 vlog for you. This one is going to be on Square Enix and Ubisoft, the other two bit developers before I get into the console manufacturers. And the show officially starts tomorrow. The coverage starts tomorrow with EA's play event, and so I heard that the other day. So let's move on. On that, these two have many big offerings in mind. I'm not going to be able to cover everything from them, but I will personally address what stood out at me, or based on what's come out, and what's currently in development. So, for Square Enix, obviously, well, there's some people still, being detractors about it, and not just Spoony either. The Final Fantasy VII remake is still in development. Well, I don't know what will be in 2023. It is still moving on nicely, and that's just a potential window it could be out in. It might be out sooner than that. And as I pointed out before, when they first revealed it, they've already so many technical aspects, although, and they like even though they've updated the designs again and that the train heist is just unbelievable. I just hope it plays well, man, since I'm thinking it will, given how the reception to the Final Fantasy IX remake on PS4, at least from what I can find of it, has gone over quite well. I mean, that's another one of my favorite installments of the series. Here's about to download that one, have a scratch for it. And I'll just leave eight for the sort of PS1 trilogy, I suppose. Goes with the whole thing. If that gets an HD remake or whatever, I mean, I can definitely imagine in the idea on the FF15 engine, so to speak. On a more definite note, Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally coming out. It looks quite fantastic. I'm liking what they've shown off so far. A world such as Arendelle, San Francisco, and Big Hero 6, X, both that and Frozen very popular in Japan. And I'm definitely going to submit that, I mean, much like Lego 2, which I'll play just another time, I don't know what extent some of the other IPs that Disney has a stake in will be there, but the idea in itself of having Sora, Goofy, and all in the worlds of Toy Story, Monsters Incorporated excites me. I know I'm a bit late to the party addressing but overall, oh, I just love the monster forms with Sora, Goofy, and Donald, and also how Boo next to them. If they do not get John Goodman and Billy Crystal Pressure roles, almost they definitely got some good sound likes, I'll admit that. And Haley Joel Osment, even with that stuff that's been going on in his life off camera, I'm glad they're still letting him voice Sora. I mean, overall, man. And also, they're working on a potential Avengers game, which definitely intrigues me. I just hope it's good as all, since I mean, even though the movies he's have gotten a lot better over the years, I admit that the game tie-ins can still be kind of hit or miss. I mean, for example, I didn't hate some of the earlier tie-ins I made to earlier movies in the franchise. Is on like PS2 or Wii that I played, but I thought they were just okay. I mean, since I think one of the ones I enjoy is like Marvel War of the Gems, where that was made at a time when not everybody knew who the Avengers were. Everyone definitely knows them now, I'd say, and definitely hoping that whatever turns out that whatever genre they work in, that a big experience. And moving on to Ubisoft, I mean, there's supposedly a new Assassin's Creed coming out, which doesn't really matter much to me. I'm just I mean, whatever it turns out, I mean, they can also, if they feel people enjoying it, get something I'm not out of it, more power to them. But I am personally most sincerely not a fan of this franchise. The prospect of new Prince of Persia, however, does intrigue me. Hit me, given how the and how it's actually kind of amusing given how the game series actually began as like a Prince of Persia fan before they started making something else. I mean, funny how that works in development sometimes, say the least. I mean, don't you think? I don't know how future Tom Clancy games will be affected with his passing on, but the new Rainbow Six has been relatively well received. I mean, and definitely given how that really like came as a blow to me, given how I enjoyed like the Splinter Cell ones, the original ones, and definitely consider them to be like worthy entries in the stealth-based game. And so even though, and also these South Park games, I mean, if we got not the fractured but whole on the Switch, as well as contingency with a lot of DLC like the From Dusk to Castaneda, got a big fan of the show. Oh, and I think it could be feasible they could bring Stick of Truth remastered to the console, as it were. Since the game is significantly better than those ones I used to have in the PS1 and 64 Sega days, when they were still making consoles, because my basic criteria for any licensed game are simple, for me to enjoy it. I like it to not only be a faithful adaptation of source material, but also be a fun game on its own merit. I just hope, or they consider that they can fulfill that criteria. So I guess that's all I've got to say for now. I feel like once the show officially starts, I'll bring you any more information what stands out at me as I get it. I have some more streams I'm going to do, and definitely going to be covering the big three console manufacturers of Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo in that order. I'll definitely have another lead off everything else. You can definitely find my thoughts on State of PC and other mobile gaming as well as Devolver Digital in there, so as well as other developers I didn't cover in the other videos. So that'll be all for now, and I will see you all in a minute or two.